Hello, this is SirHappyBob, and this is another Halo Mega Bloks review. So today I have the Brute Chieftain Charge. So the Brute Chieftain Charge has only been out for about a month and a half and is still pretty difficult to find in stores. So I personally bought mine at Toys R Us. Okay, hey, just a sec here. Ruby. Okay, yeah. I bought mine at Toys R Us, and it retailed for $13. So, right now, that was the only store that I could find it in, Toys R Us. I couldn't find it in Fred Meyer or Target. Oh man, my cat is just wanting attention here. So, I guess I'll get right into it. So I'll start with the new figure, the Brute Chieftain. So I know everyone was excited for this, and there he goes. And I was too, and he is neat, but not quite what I expected. So first, it is a completely new sculpt. The legs, the chest, the shoulders, and the head. And they're really all done super well. I love the shoulders. I really love the legs and the torso. Really everything about the sculpt is just great. So this thing right here, it's kind of like the hunter's shield. Sorry, my cat is just... Okay. So it's kind of like the hunter shield, except that it's attached to the arm, you can't take it off. So yeah, the sculpt is absolutely awesome. It does have a peg in the back. So now for kind of the paint detailing, this is where I was disappointed. Really the only detailing is a dark gray and a red. I thought that there would be more of this light gray, kind of on his hands and on his face. But that wasn't really there, because on the packaging, the light kind of reflects off him, so it looks like he has some lighter grays, but he doesn't really. So, I think that was kind of the biggest negative to him. Also, the back is almost completely plain. It's kind of completely gray. So, I mean, I was a little disappointed in the paint, but it is an absolutely awesome new sculpt. Really, really cool, and I can't wait to see what happens when they paint it in a different color. They kind of repaint it. So I'll do weapons now. I'll get started with the first weapon, a brand new weapon, the gravity hammer. So there it is right there. It is in all black, which I think really suits the set quite a bit better than gray. And I think the biggest thing that I was worried about with this is how would it fit kind of within both hands, because it's the first two-handed weapon that Mega Bloks has really tried to do, and it fits okay in two hands. I'll see if I can really quickly show you. Also, this shield gets in the way quite a bit. Just a sec. When you are trying to put that in. So that is also another kind of thing there. I'll see if I can get the kind of gravity hammer in both hands. So that is a downside, that it doesn't really fit in both hands very well, but it is definitely, I mean, it is a really cool weapon, and I am glad that they finally kind of introduced it. Okay, so this is about kind of what it looks like. Okay, so that's him with his gravity hammer. Now for the second weapon, which I did not know was included in the set, a black spiker. Okay, the black spiker, just a sec, let me... Okay, I think it looks really nice. It is the first black spiker that I have gotten, and I don't believe too many of them have been released, although I believe there are a few black spikers. It is not really featured on the packaging, so it is kind of difficult to know that it is in the set. On the back, though, it does have the Brute Chieftain with the spiker. So I didn't even know the spiker was included in the set. Now for the chopper. And unlike most people, this was the reason that I bought the set. I really needed a small Covenant vehicle for my stop motion. And really this was the only option. So the chopper, it looks really nice. I really love the front here. I really like what they did kind of with this gun and that part on both sides. The front, you know, I haven't played Halo in a while, so I don't really kind of remember the front too well, but I think maybe they could have done a little more on the front. I do like the controls and kind of how they did that and how they kind of made this look almost like an engine. And I really like the, whatever these things are, the kind of spikes, sort of red detailing on there. One negative I do think is that on the bottom, it has this painted piece. And I mean, if you mess around with the set, it's going to kind of get worn out. And so, you know, I think they probably didn't need to paint it, but it was a cool addition. So, one last thing, there are no stickers in the set. All the stickers are printed on, which is very nice. Okay. Well, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and the cat, and I hope to see you next time.